Hi YouTube, it's Isis. So today I wanted to update you on my trash orchids, the ones that I found in the trash, and then also ask for a little bit of advice. So let's get started with the trash orchids. Okay, so it's only been a little more than a week, maybe a week and a half, since I repotted these, but as you can see, we got some new roots growing on the new growths. You see some new roots on this one, and then I think there's also new roots in this plant. I saw them earlier, but you can also see that, that this new growth has continued to grow, which is pretty exciting. And for these two plants, you know, these two are the same, I think. They look pretty similar. And the more that I look at them, the more I think they look like my Iwanagara Appleblossom. They have 2 or 3 leaves on top of these tall pseudobulbs. So I'm wondering if it's a cross with that or related. But anyway, so I think these ones are progressing pretty well. New roots and the growths are still growing. And I'll continue with the good news, and I hope I don't jinx myself, but if you look deep in there, you can kind of see something right where my finger is. I think it might be a sheath. So this is a unifoliate cat, and so if there's something else in the new growth, it's probably a sheath. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then this one is also doing well and is growing new roots. Yeah, it still has this burned leaf, but I think it's going to be okay. And this is one of the bifoliate cats. It had this sheath on it. It has stuff in there, but I don't think it's going to bloom. But this one is doing well because there is a new growth developing. So that's great. We'll skip this one because this one's kind of suffering a little bit. And this is another one. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. This is another bifoliate. And this new growth has definitely continued growing, and there's something in there. So I'll definitely update you guys in a few weeks when it comes out more, but I think it could be a sheath. And wouldn't that be amazing if this plant bloomed after all it's gone through? It's such a survivor. And then you can see there's another growth back there that's still going. And then same story for this one. New growth is still developing. It's actually doing pretty well. I don't see any new roots on it, but it has this baby growth back here that's still doing pretty well. So then for the kind of bad news, this plant is not doing very well at all. Well, okay, I take that back. It's not the worst, but I'm sad because this growth here, I think, got really sunburned right here, and it's feeling a little bit soft, but this whole pseudobulb cane is gonna die, I think. And then this leaf, I really should just cut it off, but the thing is, like, this plant has already lost the leaves off of this pseudobulb. It's going to lose this whole pseudobulb, potentially a leaf off of this one, and then these two are sunburned. So I guess it'll just have to rely on these little guys. I don't see any root growth or any new growths developing. So this one is a little questionable. But I think it'll pull through because these pseudobulbs are still pretty plumpy. I think they have some energy in them. So that's the update for now of my ones that are growing outside, and I think they're doing pretty well. I'm happy, and I think it's possible I'll get blooms later this year. Okay, so now for the advice part. So I have these 2 other rescues. They were rescued at the same time. I just didn't feature them in my repotting video. There are these unifoliate ones that look a lot like this one over here. Might be the same. And the thing I don't know what to do about is I have these two new growths, and this one has continued growing, but this one kind of died. It doesn't feel super mushy or anything like that, but I'm thinking it's not going to do anything, so should I cut it off? I guess that's what I'm wondering. And if I do cut it off, like where do I do it? Like down here at the very base? Yeah, I'm just not sure. I've never been in a situation where I think I have to cut off a pseudobulb or a new growth. And then it's a similar situation here on this plant. This plant is, I was really close to just throwing this one away because the pseudobulb got really sunburned, but it's actually firm. It's not rotting, but I can't say the same for this growth. It feels really mushy, and I just am not sure where I'm supposed to cut it. I guess far down, but yeah. Anyway, so if anyone knows what I should do in this situation, I assume I would just cut it and then treat it with cinnamon or something like that. Let me know, because I want these guys to live. And this growth is doing really well on this one. I don't see anything down in there, but that's okay. Anyway, so that was the update. And here, I'll just back up and you guys can see what kind of lighting they're getting. So these ones live on my front porch and they get really bright in direct sun. So you can see that's where the sun stops. And they're really enjoying it, I think. Anyways, that's all for now. Oh, and thank you guys for commenting on my videos. I love talking to you about orchids, and it just makes me feel special. Anyways, more later. Thanks. Bye.